Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC Digital Library. Welcome to the complete course on Ancient Indian History. स्वागत है आप सभी का Ancient Indian History के complete course में. This is an introduction class and today we will try to look at what is actually the syllabus of Ancient Indian History. We will try to see what should be our right strategy for Ancient Indian History. We will also try to see what should be the book list for Ancient Indian History, and we will also have a look at our monthly plan for the month of August. So let's begin this class. The first thing which is very important is I have seen most of the students, they fast forward and watch the video. Please do not do these kind of binge video watching. The biggest reason is that you may miss out on something important. So please watch this video completely so that you listen to each and every point and you do not miss out on any important information that might be relevant to your subject. Second thing is, we will also understand what is the syllabus. We will also understand what is the book list in this video. Now, apart from that, I will also tell you and I will also suggest you that once we are done with one chapter, please read the corresponding chapter from the book. Do not worry about the book. I will share the resources, whatever is required, be it notes, be it books, be it PDFs and whatnot in our Telegram channel. Please watch the classes regularly. Do not pile up the videos and the subjects, because in the end what will happen is it will become a crash course wherein within a fortnight you will have to finish the entire subject, and at the end of the day you will not be able to retain anything for the examination. Now once the course is completed, obviously we will be having a few tests. Now we will have tests both as per prelims point of view as well as mains point of view. So I strongly recommend that none of you miss those tests. If in case if you face any doubt, so I request that you can please watch the video again, or at least you can read the book which I would be providing to you. If you will still have a doubt, you can ping me personally on Telegram. I request all of you to join our Facebook page, connect with me on Instagram, and obviously join our Telegram channel so that you get our regular updates. Moreover, from the description tab, you will get my mobile number. So let's say if you have a genuine concern, you can ping me personally in Telegram and I will try to answer your question. Now, please understand that you might be having a doubt in your mind, but every day these days I am answering more than 250 questions. So at times my response may be delayed. So please have patience. I will get back to you definitely. Now, let's say if you do not follow these instructions, if you do not watch the videos regularly, if you do not take the test, if you do not read the books, I am not going to help you out. Please don't expect support from me then. All right, but I hope that all of you will listen to the instructions. So I wish you all the very best for this journey. So now let us understand that why actually we need to study ancient Indian history. ये जरूरत क्यों है हमें ancient Indian history पढ़ने की? The biggest reason is every individual has a past. So does as a nation like India. And as a global village, this entire earth. हम सबका एक पास्ट होता है, इस देश का भी एक इतिहास है, एक पास्ट है, और ये जो पूरा ग्लोबल विलेज है, जो पूरी दुनिया है, ये धरती है, इसका भी एक पास्ट है. Now there must have been a series of events that would have happened. There would have been a lot of things happened from billions of years ago till date. So it is our responsibility that if we come to know what has happened, what all mistakes have been done, what were the impact of those mistakes, we can learn from those mistakes and we can ensure that we don't repeat them. हिंदी में कहते हैं ना कि जरूरी नहीं कि हर वक्त हमें ही गलतियां करनी है, कभी कभी किसी दूसरे की गलती से भी हमें सीख लेना चाहिए. That is why By studying this ancient Indian history, we are trying to study what good we have done in the past, what wrong we have done in the past, so that it can be a great learning experience for us. Now, apart from that, now, as we all know, earlier we were apes and then slowly we got transformed, and right now we are in a form which is very much developed. We have a very scientific brain and we call ourselves as human beings. But this transformation was not sudden, it was gradual over a period of time. So, ancient history will help us to understand how we have transformed over the decades, how people used to live long back 10,000 BC. That means 10,000 years ago. How people used to live, let's say, 2,000 years ago. How people are living right now. What is the difference between them? लोग हजारों साल पहले कैसे रहते थे, कुछ साल पहले कैसे रहते थे, आज कैसे रहते हैं. There must be some changes happening. So ancient history will help us to understand those differences. Now, let's talk about our nation, India. India is a very diverse country. It's a very big country. It's a very beautiful country. It has a very rich culture. It has a very vast culture. So, if you want to know, let's say today you're reading about Ramayana or Mahabharata, or let's say if you want to know what is the origin of your religion, why you're following certain customs, why different religions have come into existence, then you must read about ancient history. Because when you will read, you will come to know about civilization from scratch, how it started and how it has taken its modern form. All right. And it is very good. We should always try to connect with our roots. We should always try to understand the logics of our traditional beliefs. Let's say today if a few of you believes in idol worship. So when was idol worship first started? Or let's say there are a few people who don't believe in idol worship. There are a few people who don't believe in God itself. So where are all these concepts coming up from? Where is this concept of God coming up from? What is the concept of praying? All these things we'll discuss in our ancient history. So I hope these videos will be of great help to you and you should know why we are studying ancient Indian history. Now, one very important thing is you must understand what is your UPSC syllabus. If I talk about UPSC prelims, only one sentence is mentioned in the prelim syllabus. It is written History of India and Indian National Movement. So this is anyways ruled out. Why? Because this is related to modern Indian history. So if we look at this word, see this is a very small word. कितना छोटा शब्द है ये history of India. Now again we can divide this into ancient Indian history, medieval Indian history, and modern Indian history. If you look at this sentence very carefully, word history is not a part of our preliminary syllabus. All right. If we look at the UPSC Mains Examination, अगर हम मेंस एग्जामिनेशन की ओर देखें, उसका जो पेपर 2 होता है, दी पेपर 2 which is also known as GS paper 1. Now GS paper 1 has two parts. The total paper is of 300 marks, 150 marks each for each part. Part 1 is history and part 2 is geography and sociology. So when we talk about part A of GS paper 1, here we are going to deal with the history. Now here also there are a lot of paragraphs mentioned. Now if I look at this paragraph, Indian culture will cover the salient aspects of art forms, literature and architecture from ancient to modern times. So modern times is already ruled out because this is something what we will study in modern Indian history. But when we talk about ancient Indian history, so they are paying a lot of emphasis on the art form. They are paying a lot of emphasis on the literature. They are paying a lot of emphasis on the different architecture that was built during एंशियंट इंडियन हिस्ट्री. एंशियंट इंडियन हिस्ट्री के टाइम पे जो भी आर्ट फॉर्म्स थे, जो भी लिटरेचर के सोर्सेस थे अलग अलग, जो भी किताबें थी या ग्रंथ थे, या जो आर्किटेक्चर था, वो आर्किटेक्चर बिल्डिंग्स के फॉर्म्स में हो सकते हैं, टेम्पल्स के फॉर्म्स में हो सकते हैं, केव्स के फॉर्म्स में हो सकते हैं, वो टूल्स जो जो यूज हो सकते हैं उस आर्किटेक्चर में, है ना. क्या वो बड़े बड़े टूल्स थे, स्टोन के टूल्स थे, आयरन के टूल्स थे, where those tools made up of iron, stone, what not, all those things will be covered here in our ancient Indian history syllabus. So I hope you guys have understood what is expected from us from UPSC's point of view as far as ancient Indian history is concerned. Now, very important thing is, now a lot of people were asking me this question, sir, will you teach us from Tamil Nadu book? Will you teach us from old NCRT? Will you teach us from new NCRT? What is going to be your source? Do we have to read all these books, or do we have to concise our study material? So let me clear this. First of all, you must understand that there are three old NCRT books for ancient Indian history. First was published by Romila Thapar in 1966, which was replaced by Ram Sharan Sharma, which you call as R.S. Sharma, in the year 1977. And then in 2002, the writer was changed to Makhan Lal because there were few disputes with this book. It was thought to be religiously slightly biased. Let's not get into those debates. So out of these three books, generally people say read old NCRT from R.S. Sharma. So this becomes one of the source. Another important source is Tamil Nadu textbook, class 11th. And these are the two new NCRTs. This is class 6 NCRT, our past. It is not just our past, it is our past because the past might be different from a farmer's point of view. It might be different from a king's point of view. It might be different from a merchant's point of view. So different people will describe their history differently. And that is why we say our past. It is part 1 because part 2 class 7 is medieval. Part 3 is modern Indian history in class 8th. Alright. Themes in Indian history part 1. Again, this is for class 12th and this forms the new NCRT. One more book which is in class 11th is Introduction to Indian Culture Fine Arts. As you guys would have observed here that Indian culture would play a very important role in the main syllabus. So this book will also be very important. So these are so many books. Do we have to read all these books? The answer is no. So sir, can you please concise the syllabus for us? No, syllabus is defined. So can you sir please concise the book list for us? Yes. So out of these three old NCRTs, this gets ruled out, this gets ruled out. This becomes a valid book which you have to study. Tamil Nadu textbook for class 11th becomes very important source because in a very concise way, in a very simple language, it will explain you all the concepts and you will understand the chronology. Now understand one more thing. The green books what I have mentioned, these are the three books which you have to study along with watching my videos. Now, these yellow books, what you see, this is optional. Now, if you have watched my videos, if you have read these three books, your work is done. Still, for your curiosity, you may refer to new NCRT, but please don't waste your time. Please watch my videos and concise yourself to these three books, and this will be more than sufficient. Now, Introduction to Indian Culture, this book will cover the entire Indian culture. So only a few chapters you can study which will be relevant to the ancient Indian history. So I hope the book list section is clear. Now the question which would be rising in your mind is, sir, from which book are you going to teach? So I am going to use this book for now, which is Tamil Nadu textbook. So am I not going to make future videos on old NCERT? I am going to make, but this is the beginning. First, we have to understand the basics. There's no point you read many books, or let's say you read difficult books, and when you go to the examination you're not able to attempt the questions. So please trust my resources. If you feel my way of teaching is not good, you can unsubscribe the channel and you can go to any paid coaching and you can follow his or her guideline. If you have to be my student, if you have to follow my path, you have to follow my strategy. There's no other choice. Now, one very important thing is how to study ancient Indian history. Now, please understand this. When we go and watch a movie, जब हम जाकर एक मूवी देख कर आते हैं, generally we don't forget it. We don't tend to forget it. Why? Because we understand the story. And let's say when we meet our friends also, we will explain them. हम अपने दोस्तों को बताते हैं कि इस स्टोरी में ऐसा हुआ था. Because we have understood the chronology. And that is what is most important in ancient Indian history. Don't try to mug up ancient Indian history. I will tell you a story which will go in a chronology. It will start from 10,000 BC and it will go up to 10th century AD. All right. So when you guys will understand this chronology, how year after year, century after century, what changes are taking place, how initially people were using stone tools, how they realized that they can use copper tools. From stone, they realized what is copper. Then came iron. Iron was discovered after copper. Then came this Rigvedic era. Then what happened? How these vast empires were formed. How people came from outside India and attacked us. How did they came to know about India? What were the different ways how they came to India? Everything will be discussed. It is not possible that we study ancient Indian history only in a story format. Sometimes we have to remember a few facts also. Now for those facts, now let's say we all know A is for apple. How do we know this? Because revision is the key. So I would request that once you have watched the video, read the chapter from the book that I will prescribe you, and then once we are done with this course, take the test, and that's it. This is the way how you are going to retain. Now one more thing is, instead of sticking to multiple books, limit your sources. As I have already suggested you a few book resources, just read those books multiple times. So instead of reading multiple books for one time, please confine your resources and read them multiple times. Remember, revision is going to help you to remember actually in the examination. Now whenever I will take the test, you have to attend all those tests. Just stick to my plan. Please don't do experiments. Don't start another subject with this. You might feel that we are going very slow, but please know that next year prelims will happen in August or September, not less than that. We have sufficient time. Please follow the guidelines. You will definitely rock. All right. So this is our plan. What we are starting from tomorrow, that is 1st of August. So we will start with chapter 1. Don't worry, I will explain each and everything. This is from Tamil Nadu textbook. Sunday will be a break for you. Then Monday you can revise. If let's say Monday you want to read old NCERT of the same chapter, you can do so. So same way we are going to follow this strategy up till 31st of August. So it is a very easy plan. Fair deal. It's not a difficult plan. You just have to be consistent and follow the instructions. That's it. So if you will try to follow strategies of multiple teachers, this is one of the primary reasons of failure. आप एक से ज्यादा गुरु को एक साथ फॉलो करने की कोशिश करोगे तो आप फेल हो जाओगे. मैं आपको सब कुछ फ्री में पढ़ा रहा हूं तो शायद आप लोगों को मेरी वैल्यू नहीं समझ में आ रही होगी. आप लोग किसी पेड टीचर के पास जाएंगे और यही बात वो बताएगा तो आपको वो बात बहुत अच्छी लगेगी. Please utilize your time and follow this guidelines and instructions. So from tomorrow we will start. I will upload ancient Indian history video at 11 a.m. and every day the Hindu summary will be given to you at 9 p.m. except on Sundays. Please remember, this is just a summary. After that, I will give you the Hindu newspaper in PDF format in our Telegram channel, so that if you do not have access to this newspaper, you can go through this PDF. Remember, I am not giving you the Hindu notes. I will provide summary so that when you sit with this PDF or newspaper, you save your time and you are not going to waste much time on newspaper. Maximum by 10:30 p.m. this video and this PDF or your newspaper should be finished. Your entire day should be dedicated to general studies. First finish your static portion, and then once you are thorough with your static portion, then you can slowly increase your current affairs time every day. Please realize this right now, or else you will waste your time. I hope this is clear to all of you. Please get connected over Telegram, Instagram and Facebook. And please friends, I am trying my level best to teach all of you, provide you the best material absolutely free of cost. Please share about our UPSC Digital Library to maximum people so that we can help maximum people and all of you can realize your dream of becoming an officer. If you guys have found me little rude or arrogant, so I really apologize for that, but whatever I'm saying is for your benefit. I can do buttering to you, I can be very, very polite with you, but then you will become lazy and then you will not be consistent. Remember, if you fail in this examination, then this channel is completely waste. You have to crack this examination, and for that you have to be consistent and you have to follow one guru. If you do not like my way of teaching, go and pick up somebody else, follow his or her guideline, but please start studying. Thank you everybody for watching. God bless you.